Hello traders everywhere, Jeremy Lutz coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. And crude oil is getting hammered today on an announcement from China that they would slap an additional 25% tariff on $16 billion worth of U.S. goods that include diesel, fuel oils, and other petroleum products on top of the taxing of U.S. crude imports already, which has sent crude oil down 3.62% today, issuing a new red daily trade triangle at 68.50, currently trading at 66.60 with a chart analysis score -70, indicating that a short position could be in order on a short-term time frame for crude oil. And in fact, that's pushed it down below its 50-day moving average. As you can see, that was sitting at 68.59. Key level to watch will be the 3-week low, which is 66.29, and a close below that level could push crude oil lower, testing the 200-day moving average, which sits at 64.33. So it'll be interesting to see and watch the follow through as the market closes this afternoon and opens up in the early evening tonight to see if there's a continuation of the sell-off through tomorrow in the crude oil market. Key level to watch for crude oil will now be 69.92. A move above that level would issue a green daily trade triangle, indicating a move back to a sidelines position for crude oil. We're going to kind of work backwards here today from my portfolio. Take a look at gold, which has a chart analysis score -90, indicating that overall that long-term trend is still down for gold. Currently trading at 1,221 on the day, up about 0.2%. Key level to watch would be 1,226. A move above that level would issue a green daily trade triangle, indicating an exit from a short position for gold. And we'll take a look at the US dollar, currently trading at 94.98, relatively unchanged on the day with a chart analysis score of +90, indicating that overall the long-term trend is still up for the US dollar. And a key level to watch remains 93.87. A move below that level would issue a red weekly trade triangle, indicating a move to a sidelines position for the US dollar. NASDAQ currently trading at 7,888.65, relatively unchanged on the day, kind of bouncing in and out of negative and positive territory with a chart analysis score of +75. Our key level to watch remains 7,933.31. A move above that level would issue a green weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a long position for the NASDAQ. Dow Jones is negative on the day, down a little over 0.1% with a chart analysis score of +90, indicating that overall the long-term trend is still up for the Dow Jones, currently trading at 25,586.75 on the day. Key level to watch is 24,979.64. A move below that level would issue a red weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a sidelines position for the Dow. And the S&P 500, relatively unchanged on the day, like the NASDAQ, kind of bouncing in and out of negative and positive territory. However, the chart analysis score is still +100, indicating that overall the long-term trend is up for the S&P 500, and still waiting to crack that high we've got sitting back here at 2,872.87. Failed to follow through, kind of in that sidelines mode today. Might be in for a little bit of a pullback before retesting that high as we head on through the doldrums of summer into September. Key level to watch would be 2,789.24. A move below that level would issue a red weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a sidelines position for the S&P 500. In other news today, Bitcoin has had a massive sell-off in the last 2 days, currently down 4.9% on the day right now, and issuing a new, we'll pull this in here, a new red weekly trade triangle at 6,331.69, currently trading at 6,268.78, down 5% on the day. And in fact, the last 2 days has been almost a complete downturn of almost 8%, pushing the chart analysis score to -100. And as you can see, on Monday I did a video, we were testing that 50-day moving average yesterday. It broke below it and then it's continued lower today, and that really just reinforces the idea that the big run up here and that we saw in July was all purely speculation that the SEC was going to issue that ETF or Bitcoin ETF finally. But however, they announced this week that they've pushed that decision back to September. So we'll still have to wait to see if there's going to be an ETF, which would make it a lot easier for the average investor to invest and trade Bitcoin moving forward. Key level to watch will be 8,476.34. A move above that level would issue a green weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a sidelines position for Bitcoin. With that, every success. Have a great trading day, and I will be back at the end of the week to wrap up the trading week.